Check, check, check. What's up, y'all? You got a good room here, huh?
They came to see you, handsome young man.
Oh. Well, I came to see y'all.
We're gonna dive right in and talk about the album, but I have to just
Let's
acknowledge
dive in. Let's dive in.
That's one of the singles on the album. Do you know that he just had me sit down before he did? He said, "Have a seat. This is a gentleman. He is a gentleman. He really is. Your mother raised you right.
You.
Much
Shout out to
respect.
Mama.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama. Yeah. Family means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about that as well. Chapter 5.
August 21st.
August 21st.
Yeah.
Did you hear that little southern drawl? August.
I was thinking about how country I sound right now. Sometimes it just be more than others.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of features. You have a lot of people working with you on this album. You want to give us some of the highlights?
T.I., of course, on 2 Reasons. I just released Hail Mary last weekend with Wayne and Jeezy on it. Puffy, Meek Mill, and Rick Ross are all the features. All current, urgent hip-hop artists. Within my albums, I always kind of make it just mostly about me with 1 or 2 features. The most I've ever had was 4. And with this album, I figure I've been in the game so long and not having used that feature card and having usually given a lot of my hip-hop creativity to other artists. You know what I mean? It's never really been on my albums. And this album, not that it's overbearing, it's just like 3 or 4 songs that have that hip-hop energy, and I wanted to get the best features on them.
Yeah. And this album, especially for you as your 5th release.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a lot more different flavors on it.
Yeah. It's very much still a classic sound that I have given on all my albums, but it shows evolution as well. When you hear records like Simply Amazing, a record like Never Again, even a record like Check Me Out, and y'all will know these records when you hear them, of course. But just showing, growth as an artist, as a songwriter, as a producer, it was important to me on every album. And this album, most important to me, being that it's the 5th one. Like, even saying that still feels crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Ladies Go Wild?
Yeah, that's definitely
that's like an international banger.
Yeah, that's a step in another direction for me as well. Without being blatantly how do you call it, electro or Euro pop or whatever the terminology for it. I wanted to creatively experience with up-tempo, worldly sounding record, and I think that's what came from it.
Do you think that's partially where the state of R&B is going? There seem to be a lot of artists like Usher and Chris Brown who are kind of leaning into this dance flavor with R&B.
Yeah, I mean, Usher, Chris Brown, and Neo, that's what they doing. I ain't doing that.
You're not doing that. Just got this one particular song on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can hold that.
Rhythm and blues to you, because you are an R&B artist at your core.
It's soul.
Yeah.
It's real emotion, it's real passion. It make you dance, it make you sing, it make you want to cry, it make you want to laugh. And it's bass line, it's chord progressions, it's harmonies, it's strings here. It's so much more than just a song. It's a mood. And I think a lot of people have gotten away from it. And I'm happy this station is here right now, the new R&B 102.9 KBLX. Make some noise for them right now. Because this is a station that will service the music that a lot of stations are abandoning. And a lot of artists are abandoning. So I'm happy to hear about this.
And you are really, really adamant about your core audience, along with your core artistry, but super serving your core audience, folks that have supported you through your first 4 albums and that are going to support you on your 5th release, forging and maintaining the relationships with some of the feature artists that you're going to be focusing on with this album, but also in forging and maintaining relationships with your fans seems to be really important to you.
Just so my fans know that I make music for them. You know what I mean? I couldn't live the life I live. I couldn't be pursuing my dreams or ever thought of getting to a 5th album without supporters and people that love the music I've made. So for me not to satisfy them in a superb way is, you know what I mean, kind of whack.
Yeah.
You know, because you get to a certain point where people have supported a certain type of thing you do, and then you abandon that thing. I think everything has to be done in stages, and my career has been very gradual from album 1 to 5. It's been a curve on learning how to deal with money, fame, women, rumors, all of that. You know, within each album, and that's something I'm very thankful for.
Does your family keep you grounded?
Oh yeah, I keep family all around me too. Like
Nice.
my first cousin, we grew up like brothers. He here, my homeboy, my bodyguard, been my bodyguard all my life.
And your brother is producing a cut on this
Yeah,
album.
he is actually. Young AWOL, he got his first production credit. He actually had 2 on the album, but something went wrong with time constraints on the other song.
Yeah.
But he's very happy. Don't Be Scared featuring Rick Ross is the first song he's ever produced commercially. And when I made my last album, I had a documentary on BET for PPP when I was in the studio, and he just started like he was making beats then. He wasn't really a producer.
Yeah.
And he had some hot stuff. So he tried to make the last album and he didn't. He was really down about it. And he's very excited about this one.
That's nice. We
Yeah.
celebrate your family as well.
Oh, definitely.
So you're a very articulate young man. I mentioned that to, I believe, the record label rep. I may have said it to you, but and I think that stems from, and it seems to me like you found a really nice balance between vanity and humility. You are confident enough to take your clothes off and talk about your tattoos and everything, but you also seem centered enough to, you know, be humble in your position.
I like the way you put it. Hell, shit.
I mean,
I'm very confident. I'm very confident in myself. I've never lacked confidence. But it's very important to me that people know that I appreciate every ounce of love I get, every ounce of respect I get. I worked hard for everything I have, and that's definitely given me the mindset. I think the way you attain success is very much the way you very much dictates the way that you'll keep it, or the way that you'll lose it, or the way that you'll live with it. You know, and I think if some people get it too fast, you know, it's kind of a curse, because you don't realize how hard it is, the jewel that you've received. You know what I mean? It was given to you. Like, not to say that people that blow up instantaneously aren't really hard workers.
Sure.
I'm just saying it kind of warps the mind a little bit into thinking that this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And that's why I don't have a problem going to 30 cities on my 5th album to sit and meet and talk to the fans that have made me who I am, to sit and remind them that this is the same guy. You know what I mean? I'm older, more mature, and you know, very much more involved in my business, and very much more understanding of what it is it takes to be what I want to be.
Good. Keep that as long as you can.
Thank you.
For sure. All right, we have a couple of questions from some of the folks in the crowd.
Who won't know what?
Kamari, where's Kim? Where's Kamari's mom, Kim? All right, this is Kim.
Hey,
And
Kim.
can I tell you a story?
And what Kamari at? Oh, she couldn't make it. She dressed you up? Let me see what you're talking about.
That's right.
Shout to Kamari and her mama.
So do you want to pose your question, Kim? And
where did I start from? I used to sing all around the house, in the shower. I was a child, y'all. I was a child. That's kind of tricky. Yeah, just in the car, I freestyle with my homeboys. It was very much just a dream and something that was so much fun to me. And then I got a chance to do like a talent show with my friends. And from then I liked it so much. I just chased every opportunity to have something real. And I ran into a couple brick walls, some fake guys that promised me the world here, promised me the world there. And, you know, just persevering and making sure that I gave every shot that I had within me and never giving up. And that's basically what happened. And after high school, I moved to New Jersey, 7 hours away from home. I drove my little Honda Accord up. Mm-hmm. The window was busted. The radio was gone. The AC made the floor wet. So that was my car. That was my struggle. You know, a year later, I had a deal. I slept on my producer's couch for like a year and some change. And we got a deal. And then it took, from the time I left high school, it took almost 4 years for my first album to come out.
Okay, and where's Niecy? Niecy.
Hey, boo.
You had a question for Trey Songz.
She's so cute. She glowing. Well, she said it though. It went from here to talking to somebody. Right now I'm currently single, but I am seeing someone. It's difficult, y'all. It's difficult. I'm working on it.
Grown man. Okay. All right, and we have time for one last question. Where's Passion? All right, Miss Passion.
Hey, boo boo.
I feel like as fans and supporters that we know you as an artist and
Right.
songs, what would be something you would want us to know about Tremaine that we don't know?
I feel like y'all know everything about him too. I mean, the most important thing to me is outside of any of this, my family. That's in as I grow and as I, mature into life and, music as I attain goal after goal after goal, like, what I really wish for by the time, not to say all this is over and said and done or whatever, but the most important thing to me would be a family, a wife, children. I don't know when that comes, but that's what I love the most about life. I think success and riches and goals and people admiring you is definitely something that has enhanced my life and made my life better, but it makes the normalcies of life that much more beautiful to me. So
we celebrate that. Trey Songz, everybody. The album Chapter 5 in stores on August the 21st.
5.
Okay, we're going to do some photos and some meet and greet. And we want to thank you all so very much for supporting 102.9, the new KBLX, and supporting R&B music. Yeah. And listen for Trey Songz on KBLX.